Hey everyone, this is Monarchy, and today we're gonna go to do another Rift Stone. So, this other Rift Stone, where Shadow is located, we're gonna travel there. But there is, I'd say, two ways that you could do this, because even though you may want to try here, this location force waypoint, and if you have this boomstone or this one, especially the one is right here. If you have this riftstone, it could, I don't know. It's iffy, especially where this is located. But as of now, the best bet is the temple waypoint and the pure light. In pure light, you pretty much have to come this high, and we're off. Whoops. And we should be going this direction. So you could pretty much get to it pretty well in the pure light with not a hassle, but also if you could see, my stamina is low and there might be enemies throughout here and you'll be unguarded for what, a few seconds, I want to say. Alright, so that's how you pretty much can dive bomb, but I recommend being on above so you won't be fatigued by doing that, but it's an option. So I think the best one would be the temple waypoint that you just get to, you know, just crossing the bridge and getting to this point. So it may be just one location. So yeah, so pretty much you're gonna travel from there, here, or kind of like straight across to get to this Riftstone. But how I did it flying, uh, it's to each their own, and if you have enough stamina, excuse me, to land on a certain pillar or like a rooftop or that crumble wall in the terrain, that'll be the most logical, for you could kind of have a breather. But at the same time, if you land on these stones, it's pretty much, if there's archer or mages, they will definitely will take you out, depending how strong they are. So if you could land on this, then you'll probably be safe and out of range. But that's, my opinion and what I take on this area or zone, and especially how it's just flat land. There's not that much coverage, as you could see, but these pillars can do the trick. You know, But I believe the best scenario, there's no way to climb up, especially in this side. So you could technically camp out around here because you're out of sight, and probably put a guild stone around here if it's possible, or here, whichever. But do your best not to put it here because someone would probably dive bomb it and destroy it. But something that's like not in the sight. But yeah, this could be a part of the defense um, point of view, because there's not that much, protection, because you have these ghouls that's or the undead, technically not ghouls, but yeah, the undead. So you have you have to let the enemies do the pain in the butt part. But you could put a person here. Oh, what the how did you get up here? Whoa. Wow. That is funny. Good thing I caught that. So you have to be careful. So you don't want to put one of your weakest member here. So technically these I don't want to say the bad word, but these imbeciles would technically will jump and get a hold of your member. So be careful. And this is a good point, like a scout, and you're pretty much able to see the direction from the pure light and seeing any movement whatsoever. So this is a good pinnacle point of, if you die, you pretty much benefit the guild. So once you're able to move out of your post and your guild member says, or leader tells you to switch or get back on track and start swiping or killing people, taking your opponents out, whoever it may be. Oh shit. So these dudes can jump. He did one skip and a leap and a jump. Wow. So yeah. People will try to come this side to flank for sure. Leave me alone. I thought they want to attack because since they're yellow, but I am wrong on that. You need to dispose of them. Okay. So before I think of a strategy for the defensive route, because there's ways to do this, because my best way, I guess I should start with the defensive. The best option is, think of a 3-layer cake or anything that has 3 layers. So you have the bottom, midsection, and above. So the most, uh, the best way to protect this is have half of your group, depending how big or small. Because if you're a bigger guild, half of the crew has to be in the bottom floor. So this is the floor level. And somewhat decent, or no, like couple people should be here. So like 3-4 groups. If you are max cap guild. And the other rest of the half should be here. And you could also put a guild stone anywhere there, because for sure this is going to be your point of defense and offensive strategy, because since the waypoint, it's right about here, and also pure light, it's right there, as you could see how I managed to get there. So half in both sides, and you have like a few here, kind of like a standby, but they're pretty much like a sitting wait or to refill the sides that needs help. So if you guys need help on the lower floor, you could send the people in the midsection to maybe two to three. I would say one whole group, because one group of 6 can pretty much help and reclaim the missing players. And if some of the missing players died from the bottom, either or, if they're gonna come from the pure light or on your boonstone or the waypoint here, the ones that have died could be back here in the midsection. Or if the top floor needs help, they could finish off what they need to be done and send the one that had come back in the midsection. So you have like a pendulum swing, if you could think about that. Because pendulum swing, what it does, it swing side to side depending on the pendulum swing, because this is a pendulum theory and the mechanic of it. Because what pendulum swing does, and the little metal rod that's going side to side, or however it's functioning, it's pretty much is you're retrieving and receiving. And with that in mind, it's you're giving and taking, but also you have a point that it's neutral. So it always comes to this particular spot. Because once you refilled the people in the center, they could either go left, well, this is left now, or right. So you have that control and the way of balance, because it's pretty much a balanced type of I wouldn't say motion, because if it's starting to be off balance like a scale, so you know how like what scale the old scale is like a teeter-totter. So if you put one side that has more than the other side, it's going to be offset and unbalance itself. So you have to balance it in a way for it could be stable. And that's the midsection here, because you could also rephrase it as a scale. Because once you're having less members, guild members on your left or right side, the middle people will balance it for it could stay in equal footing. If you don't have that equal footing, things gonna go chaotic and you will lose the conflict war. So that's just to have in mind, and that example, because people, for sure, the ones that's offensive, they're gonna come to you, and regardless of what shape or form, because they could either cross the bridge head on, or they're gonna flank and coming this way, because there is they could definitely go from this type of flanking, but there won't be no point of doing that. They can, but if you have this control, you don't need to worry about it. But as like I said, from the let's say the wolves area, you don't want to push, and it would be stupid if you go even further. So if you go from this big section here, because the stairs, yeah, of course you're gonna probably snuggle a little bit towards the right side, because the stairs, for they won't get an easy access. So in this part, yes, I could understand. You may want to, step out of the wall zone, because this is pretty much that straight line, or where the this weird tree is designed. You don't want to go past this. It's fine from here. You don't want to be having your allies here or here, because you're just causing trouble and you're spreading yourself thin. So either way, this might be, a fine and dandy, but I recommend you don't do that, because you're just risking. It's better back here and stay firm on this side with tanks and archers or mages, however you want to look into this type of strategy. So like that, you have some of your players here, and it's like a waiting game. They could be right here and stand by, as they are, some of them looking here to see if there's any dive bombers was able to get to this location, because there might be another way, because I think there is another way, but you could probably reach up here from the starlight. But since I wasn't able to fully control my character, because controller is all messed up a little bit, it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it can be done. So coming here, as I could see, there's no way, shape, or form players can get up here. I don't recommend any of the players stand by here because someone could use a shield bash and pretty much tip you out of the push you off. So it's better up, not passing your Riftstone in this, especially in this location here. Not passing the Riftstone, but you could hug the wall, be here, do what is necessary to get coverage and get a defensive ground or offensive. And make sure you claim this, even though these assholes are able to get up here. Like that dude definitely wants to get up here. But this one was able to make it, that one too. So it's possible he just missed his opportunity and failed. But yeah, so people will try to come in this side. There's not really a strategy in mind other than the balance scale and the pendulum swing method, because I could tell you, oh, you could try this and that, but at the end here, it depending how it feels, because people could just come something like this. But in this case, it's not as bad to be spread out, depending who are you facing. Because you definitely can spread yourself out here if you're a bigger guild. If you're a smaller guild and you're able to control this, the best way to succeed, it's the pendulum swing method and also the unbalanced method. The unbalanced method is that which side do you want to get control of, and how far people won't take advantage of you. Because like this guy wants to take over here, but I could give you an example if I reach here. Give me a second. Alright, so the unbalanced method of a pendulum swing is your seesawing. So, which side that you want to get the benefit from? Of course, most likely you're gonna say the Riftstone. So you could either pick the ground floor and have an advantage of this side of the wall and where the staircase is, and you could stay put where the pillars are. And then of course there's going to be people coming from this side and you know the pure light location. So you just doing that switch and bait thing of coming once you complete taking a 6 group or a full group. If you're managed to do that, don't stay put, go to the opposite side and start ramming things through by going the location where I just jumped at, or the waypoint. But if you don't want to do that, you could refresh. Refresh and recycle the idea. So technically, you have three, a group of 6 standing by as the rest of the group teleports in either location. So let's say you were able to capture it. So you have 2 places that you could teleport. Temple, pure light. So if your character is slightly damaged, go to those pinnacle points for you could heal. But if you actually losing like a lot of health, go to the pure light and wait. And the ones that has already full health, ready to go, temple is the best location. If you have that, not as much health that someone took it away, but if it's a bigger chunk or halfway, it's best bet it's pure light and restart and get to point A to point B locations. So like that, they won't see where you are, but you are going into like a circle. So that is a certain strategy you could do, because you don't want to stay put and like, oh, I wipe people out and these are my soldiers right here waiting for you to come back. No, I wouldn't recommend that, because that's, lazy, and also you're a sitting duck, so they're gonna plan and strategize where you're gonna be and how they could take over, because they're gonna probably do a different strategy that you never thought of. So this works in both ways. People that is attacking and people is defending their Riftstone. So if you're trying to claim it, it's better to refresh and restart. And if you're able to get to the pure light tower or, the temple waypoint, just remember, depending how much health that you have, then you should know where to go. And if you have it captured, you could also go to the Riftstone and teleport there for free. That is my intake and how I would change certain ideas and ways, and you could use this like a refresh and restart method in any of the Riftstones, because strategy and how you organize your team or group, that is the key of having better success throughout the future. It's not a cookie cut that you're gonna have that guaranteed of winning. It's how the leader does his job and the people that is having that power of communication tactics. If you're able to listen to the person who is communicating with you throughout the way, you're going to be successful. But just be prepared if you lose. It's fine if you lose. You're not going to always win every battle. Just an FYI. because people think, oh, these strategies or these tactics are gonna be, you know, awesome. It's gonna be something that no one cannot touch me. People can touch you. You're not unstoppable. Just to put it out there, because, you know, people thinks of they are the best or number one. No. You're stoppable. And things like that. Oh. But yeah. So if you guys have any further questions, hit me up. Put a comment down below. Please share the video, like the video, and stay tuned for more. I'm going to do my best to be more detailed throughout these type of conversations and these topics, because it's good to and fun to strategize and learn. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.